I think that starting private lessons that have the goal of performance too young produces generic musicians. Okay, I got a DM about how young folks will take students for piano and voice. I'll answer that in the caption. What I want to talk about is preserving play and don't sing, train, sing free in reference to this. And it's also in regards to choosing a teacher for your kiddo, or your kiddo choosing a teacher as they get older for themselves. So I think that a lot of times we are in lessons, we are like, okay, the goal is performance, and the goal is all the right notes, and the goal is all the right fingers, and the goal is, an extended range. I think that starting private lessons that have the goal of performance too young produces generic musicians, and also produces musicians who then grow up sometimes to do music and are really unable to find their way in that world, and it takes a very long time to rectify that. Now, I'm a person who grew up in children's choirs, and those things are rigid, right? Like I was in an internationally, like we traveled internationally each year. We were nationally recognized. We were a very high quality choir, right? And I was lucky enough in the later part of my time with them to have two directors who were very much about introducing new rep and not doing all of the normal stuff and allowing for experimentation and play. And I think that that is so important. And so I think if the teacher that you sign your kid up with for private lessons and or choir and or group lessons is not preserving play and experimentation at that young age, all the way up into the teenage years and even into the college age years, find a different teacher. Find a different teacher. There are plenty of us out there that believe in play and experimentation and don't believe that the goal should be performing or that the goal should be perfection. And we're not hard to find, although I think we as a collective can be more vocal in online spaces and local spaces and not just be advertising on price, but that's a whole different video. But also be picky when you're choosing teachers for young students.